Janine here from the Book Publishing Academy podcast. I am super excited. Today we have a very special guest. Her name is Grecia Ochoa, and she's going to share a little bit more about her journey as an author and how she contributed to the anthology book Voices That Inspire. Thank you so much, Grecia, for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so let's dive right in. Who is Grecia?
I am a mom of two little girls. I am a entrepreneur. I was in nursing for over 13 years. I am just a woman that is ready to take over the world.
And you're also a number one best-selling author. Don't forget about that.
I, I did illustrate and write my first children's book in 2020 with the help of you, of course.
I love it. And so, what inspired you to share your story for this anthology book? And how did you know it was the right time to speak up about the topic of overcoming something in your life?
It's been a long journey. For the past few years, I've been healing and I've been writing. Oh, there you are. Okay. So it's been a long journey. I've been healing and I've been writing these past couple years about my story and my journey, and to writing this letter, this chapter in this book. My chapter in the book is a letter. It's a letter to myself. It's a letter to my children. It's a letter to all the women and men that have been subjected to any type of betrayal, abuse, and something that I really take account in my chapter is my walk through Jesus. Um, Jesus really helped me overcome a lot. And in this chapter, I talk about how writing a letter to Jesus every day for a year, I kind of just put it all together, but I wrote a letter and verses that specifically explain my journey through healing and up until I was baptized um, last year.
What do you hope readers will take away from your chapter when they read it?
I feel like I want them to take, after reading it, I want them to reflect and to feel powerful and to feel that anything is possible when, and this is just religion based, but anything is possible when you have Jesus in your heart.
Hmm.
That's what helped me. And that's not to say for everyone, but that's what helped me through this healing and the process of healing through my journey these past few years. I want them to feel inspired and just to take it all in. And recently, someone had told me that they were like, Gracia, I'm so proud of you. You're an amazing person and you deserve healing. And I want everyone that has been through something in their life, whatever that may be, you deserve it. You deserve healing. You deserve the opportunity to tell your story and just to be free.
With the when you were writing the book, as far as healing, did you feel like any type of breakthrough or in your own like way, any type of healing just by writing this letter to yourself?
Yeah, so what I did for a long time was I would look for verses. Every day I would read a verse in the Bible. And I think that's the one thing that helped me through picking verses that are in this chapter, the ones that I enjoyed writing and reading every day. It helped me reflect. It helped me realize that this journey that I'm taking into healing with God and with myself, I was able to overall look at the the past and what I've overcome.
That's beautiful. I feel like you're in such a beautiful space because you've taken pain from any experience that you've been through in your past, and you've been able to transform it into this beautiful space of healing and finding, yourself in God. And oh, it's going to inspire so many people. I read the chapter and it was amazing as someone that walks with God every day. Can you share with us how did being a part of a group of authors with similar passions or experiences impact your journey as a writer?
I thought this was an incredible idea. I sat down a few years ago thinking, like, how can I write a book that could inspire so many people and that could tell a story after story after story of what I've been through and how I overcome in my walk through Jesus and the healing process of the entire thing that. And then I realized when I seen what you were doing, I thought, oh my God, this is incredible. I'm not alone. I'm doing it with other people that not only inspire me and that are powerful in their words, I'm not alone. And I think that was the biggest thing that I realized is that I was trying to do it alone. And I like to do that a lot. I like to just, I'm just going to do it myself type of, woman, mom. And when I realized this opportunity came up and when you had posted about it, it just made me feel so good inside. And I was so excited.
I am very similar. I tend to be an introvert. I like to be by myself. I don't like to be around people. But I have learned, and especially in the book publishing community, that it's better to focus on we instead of me. When you do it with a group of people, it really does take us out of our comfort zone, and you start to realize that other people have gone through similar things as us, and it becomes kind of like a little support group too. You know what I mean? You make new friends, you network, you meet new people. It's pretty amazing experience when you do it as a group. So we're super grateful that you were a part of it. How has this project influenced your confidence, your storytelling voice, and even your purpose moving forward?
I want to say this opportunity is such a blessing. Going forward, it's like I know the release that I was able to do with this chapter, and it just brings me comfort in my heart and soul. Being able to tell a story in a sense, technically it's a letter, but being able to put the words on paper and to talk about something that can inspire others, even if it's just one person. And hopefully one day my daughters will be able to read it later on because they're so little right now. But and able just to be able to inspire my daughters and to tell them like this, it ends with us, and this is my life. This is our my legacy to my daughters, of course, to have the opportunity to be in this project and writing this book with you all. It's just such a freedom for myself and for the future.
I love it. What would you say to someone who is going through a similar experience to what you wrote about? What would you say to them right now?
I would say definitely right now, whatever you're going through, you're not alone, first of all. Second of all, write a letter. Write a letter to yourself, your future self, or yourself when you're 5 years old. Just write a letter and tell yourself how you feel inside. And it could be from when you were 10 years old or from when you were maybe you're looking at the future wise and your grandmother. Write a letter to yourself and explain where you want to be in life, how you've healed or how you've overcome, or how you feel inside. And I think that's really important is to find a grounding of yourself as a person, an individual. And even if you're not an author, write a letter to yourself. And it could be uplifting. It could be a sad letter. It could be a happy letter. It could be about Jesus. It could be about your kids. But I think it's important to reflect on with yourself to rebuild and heal through your journey.
That's such a great advice for someone that might be going through it. I do think that writing is a great outlet it has helped me tremendously in my healing journey. What would you say, what's next for you after this anthology? Do you have any plans for more writing, speaking, or advocacy?
I mean, I do have things coming up. I'm very connected in my culture, the Chicano like lifestyle culture that I grew up in. I'm really interested in doing a lot more things with that. Definitely, I'm going to continue to write. I originally wanted to be a children's book author, which I am. So I do want to continue to write and illustrate children's books in the future. One thing that I really want to dive into in the next few years is to write about my grandmother. She was a huge inspiration in my life, and someone that I've always looked up to. She's someone that inspired me, and she still does inspire me every day. So I definitely want to write about her journey and her life.
I feel like that's going to be such a beautiful book because, for me at least, I think that our ancestors are just everything. And if you can tie in a little bit of the culture as well, it's such a beautiful book that a lot of people are going to be able to relate to. You know, we can always relate to our grandmas, and where they come from and, you know, what they taught us and things like that. So I cannot wait for this book. I cannot wait.
Yeah, when I think about my grandmother, she's like a pioneer in like Hispanic culture. So she's definitely someone that inspired me to write and to in my walk through Jesus my whole life. So I'm excited, and I've already been writing a lot about her. So
I cannot wait. You got to keep me updated on that one.
yeah.
Where can our viewers and listeners follow you or reach you if they're interested in you and your books?
Yeah, definitely. So I am on Amazon, Grecia Ochoa. I am on Instagram. Instagram Grace. It says it's at author Grecia Ochoa. I am on Facebook as Grecia Ochoa.
I love it. And what last minute words would you leave our viewers and listeners with?
I want to say thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be a part of this project with the Book Publishing Academy and Janine Hernandez. It's just been an honor to be here. And I just want to leave with all of you that inspire yourself, inspire me. Just continue to push through, write about it, talk about it, continue your healing journey, and you're not alone.
Well, thank you so much, Gracia. We are truly grateful that you showed up for us today on the podcast. And if you are watching or listening, make sure that you leave us a review, share with a friend, and we will see you on the next episode of the Book Publishing Academy podcast. Thank you so much, Gracia.
Thank you.